And we're back. What is up, everybody? So, I really believe that I wasn't going to do a video this week because not that much happened until today. Just to address a few things. On a video that I made one time, I made a comment that if you have a day planner, a schedule, or something like that, you don't have any fat in your day. And I hate to say it, but I kind of got away from that because I had been so stacked with all of my ideas and everything that I was always working on with comedy and stuff like that. But the thing is, I had a little bit of fat in my day. What I mean by that is a little bit of waste. And every single moment is beyond precious. So you got to treat it like that, always, 110%. And I wasn't doing that, but not in like a malicious way, but regardless of the intent, it still happened. So I started using my day planner again. And started filling in everything because in case there's any moment of when you're telling yourself, okay, I'm done this, now what? That's the wrong answer, that's the wrong question. You should just be able to pull out that planner and then boom, you know exactly what you're doing next. Because, sometimes you got 10 things to do and you might get one done earlier than... Anyway. Sorry, I thought it was my gal, my wife. But sometimes you might get done something a little earlier than expected. And you can just open up that little planner and figure out what's next on the list without any fat in your day. So just want to get that out real quick. That's a good update because I always try to use every single moment and minute as preciously as possible. So that's just extremely important to me. There's two things that I don't like being wasted the most in life. Number one is time. Number two is money. Time, because that's something that's that you can't ever, it's irreplaceable. Money you can always get more of, to a degree. Somebody took $100 from you, you made $100 later, technically you could have $200. But in the long run of things, I'd rather have, that time to me is a lot more important. You know what I mean? So, anyway. But in addition to that, I had an interesting conversation with somebody the other day, kind of like a new comedian that I met, and we were talking about like ideas and jokes, and he made a comment of something that actually just sort of clicked. It's not necessarily new information, but it was ironic information because he mentioned something that happened to me. We talked about this yesterday, and he mentioned something to me yesterday that happened to me today, and it was like, boom. It was like a really big deal. So what he basically said was, it's crazy how when people are working on a joke, how it's not done and they won't ever improve it, or it's not done, but they say it's done, or if they think it's done and they don't ever try to edit it or add on to it, they just think it's complete when it's really not. There's a lot left. And for one reason or another, they don't build on it or whatever the case, or maybe it might not evolve. So I've had these two jokes that I've been saying for maybe like 8 months. And they're not like, sorry about that. They're not real like one-liners. It's kind of like a story kind of a thing. And I felt like I had an ending to both of the stories, but I just didn't feel like it had the punch to it. And I came up with the endings because I just could not really stop thinking about it until I got it 110%. That's just me. I'm happy to say that it feels more complete than ever, unless something by some way, some chance. But I didn't ever feel this complete with these two bits, and it's a really, really great feeling because, like it's having a joke that's like incomplete is kind of like having an artwork of some type that's not fully finished. If you have an artwork that's not fully finished, if it's something you really care about and you're passionate about it, like I am towards comedy and whatnot. You go to bed thinking about it. You think about it while you're doing it. And it's like a constant thought. But what's so great about these two things, one of them it's like sealed tight, and the other one, because of the way it ends, it opens up a whole new avenue of other stuff. And when that other one happened, it was just like the floodgates of inspiration and creativity just came out, and I was just flowing with all these ideas. So I'm really, really excited. I know it's something is like a really, really brilliant idea when I'm going through it, and I'm not saying this in an arrogant way, I'm saying it in a truthful way. I know something is like a really, really great idea when I am like typing it up and I'm like working on the joke really and all that stuff. Long story short, when I'm laughing at it too, as I'm thinking about it, as I'm like jotting it down, you know, like that to me, I know is an instant winner, because there's no hesitation. There's no like, it's just, even when I can like just glance across something and I just jot it down, when I'm laughing at it out loud, literally, I know that when I say it and I act it out, I'm going to take it to a whole nother level and it'll amplify. So if I look at something and it just feels like it's flat, you know, it has like no like emotional connection, and when I act it out, if you amplify, think of it like this to a smaller degree. If you amplify, if you multiply 100 times 0, you're still going to get nothing. But these things, it's kind of hard saying it without saying it, but they're so good, you'll know it when it is it, when it comes out. Because it's just, if you've seen other videos of mine, you're going to see the progress and the progression of these jokes, and then the new stuff that came after it. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. I just want to make a quick video just because two things genuinely happened between the day planner and these new bits, and I am so freaking beyond words excited about it. So that's all I got for today. I consider Sunday as the end of the week, you know, because it is the weekend. Even on the Roman calendar, it's considered the first of the week, but regardless, I hope you liked this video, and feel free to watch more. Can't wait. See ya. Bye-bye.